Hi everyone, I'm currently over at my friend Yoan's house, so the quality of this is a little different. I'm not using my usual setup, but more Sword and Shield news has just so happened to come out, I suppose. We have Gigantamax Pokemon are coming to Pokemon Sword and Shield. So Sword and Shield dropped a new trailer today. I want to preface this with this is Game Freak's 30th anniversary. So they did like a live stream where I guess they kind of just went down memory lane. They showed off like I think where they first developed. I think they went to the exact location. I think the building that they were developing Pokemon Red and Green in, and they just they had to look back down. I guess the past 30 years of Game Freak before Town came out, Little Town Hero, which is actually out now, by the way. It's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to trying out myself. But yeah, so. Game Freak's 30th anniversary. Pokemon made a tweet yesterday saying that there's going to be some news tomorrow, and this is said news. 5 new Gigantamax Pokemon. All of them are Kanto. People are mad. We'll talk about that in a minute. I mean, most people aren't mad. They're just more like, okay, whatever. Like more Kanto. Come on, man. I get that. I understand that point of view, but there are some people that are genuinely angry, and I think you just need to take a step back. But it's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to not like it. I don't want people to think that I'm saying you're not allowed to be disappointed. You have to enjoy this. You don't have to. You don't have to like Gigantamax Charizard at all. Obviously, I've already seen the trailer. I've already made my tweets about it and stuff. But I just wanted to go through it again really quick because I watched it on my phone, and I just want to watch it here too. Gigantamax forms. So the reason why I personally think that all 5 of the forms that we got today were Kanto was because, one, it's Game Freak's 30th anniversary. Kanto is a big part of Pokemon, whether you like Kanto or not. So, Game Freak's 30th anniversary. And 2, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for this. I don't like being super negative, so I'm trying to be positive, and I'm hopeful that Sword and Shield are gonna have a lot more Gigantamax forms, maybe. I mean, I'm not that bothered if they have a lot of them, but I'm assuming that there's gonna be more than just Kanto ones. Like, you have to realize the content that they're showing us now, which is hardly anything, to be honest. They've hardly shown us anything from these games. The content they're showing us now is nothing compared to what the actual games are gonna have, and I'm hoping they're just like getting the obvious reveals out the way, and the actual game is gonna have, oh my god, look at that dislike bar. Jesus, people, see, this is what I mean when I say people are mad. But I mean, I know you can dislike it without being angry. I know that, but like, damn, bro, that like to dislike ratio is nuts. Anyways, Gigantamax Pikachu, he's a big chunky Pikachu. I love him. People have been calling, people have been tweeting. Like, it's just like Game Freak sometimes do listen. People have been requesting that fat Pikachu come back for a very long time. His tail looks a little bit silly, I'll give you that, but I think that's just to emphasize that he's much bigger, obviously. So his tail's a little silly, but I like him. He's got a special move, which was, what was that? Paralyzes all the opponents. You receive this Pikachu by using play records from Let's Go Pikachu. I think that basically just means you have to have played Let's Go Pikachu on your Switch to get the special Pikachu that will Gigantamax, because they are very specific ones. Not every Pikachu can Gigantamax. Same goes for Eevee here. It has to be a very specific one, and it's the specific one from Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And to me, this was just obvious. This was something that they were gonna do, and I'm pretty sure it was in the leaks anyway. So yeah, we got this Gigantamax Eevee. I think this thing is adorable. Look at its big fluffy rabbit ears. I love it so much. It's just a big floof. And it's, I don't know, actually, it's opposite gender Pokemon become infatuated. Oof. I'm just like trying to think, is this going to actually be any use, or are these guys just going to be really annoying and competitive? But yeah, receive this Eevee by using Let's Go Pikachu Eevee play records. And luckily for me, I've played both of them. To be honest, I've got so much thoughts when it comes to this stuff. Charizard, he's just straight up standing. He's given up flying, dude. He's like, dude, I am the embodiment of fire. I think this thing looks amazing. I know, it's again, all non-fire types take damage for 4 turns. That's interesting. Again, Charizard was another obvious candidate for this, because Charizard is literally the champion's only Pokemon we've seen so far. So we're like, back when we first saw the champion Leon, we were like, Charizard's gonna get a new form. We been knew this. Butterfree was the only one that really caught anybody off guard, and I think it is a lot of people's favorite. It's probably my favorite. It is really cool. I really like this thing. Everybody's shouting Mothra, and I'm just really happy that Butterfree got a little bit of love. And another thing I wanted to bring up is a lot of these forms or whatever, they're probably coming from the perspective of the Pokemon anime. Meowth, which actually right after this you're gonna see the Gigantamax Meowth. Team Rocket always have some involvement, like the Alola anime, the Alolan Meowth. Team Rocket's Meowth had like a little rivalry with an Alolan Meowth. You know, this gen we can assume that Meowth is going to go Gigantamax, and you know, against Ash and, you know, his Gigantamax Pikachu. So Pikachu and Meowth were very obvious that they were going to get forms. I mean, obviously they don't have to be in-game forms, but I think to tie Pokemon together, you know, in-game in the anime, I think it's quite cute and it's cool and it's good for marketing. And I just this is the first form of Meowth I actually really like. Charizard was another obvious one we were going to get, and Eevee, that's another obvious one because Pikachu and Eevee are kind of like sharing the mascot slot now. And then yeah, Butterfree, like I said, was the only one that was really, I guess, a surprise. Confuses all targets and earns in-game cash bonus. Pretty cool. So yeah, these are the things that we got today. I think some people are expecting starter evolutions. I mean, the game is a month away. There is still a chance that we could get another trailer like a week or two before the game drops. I wouldn't be surprised. People, honestly, I want, what the last things I want is second stages for the starters and the types of the Pokemon, the legendary Pokemon. I want to know their types, and I want to know the starters middle evolutions, and I think that will be me like, all right, I'm ready for this game. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just wanted to say I totally understand people's frustrations with this. I do, but I just think some people get a little bit too mad, and hey, maybe it's hard to read people's, I guess, tone over text, you know. But like I at this point I'm more tired of people being angry at Kanto than I am of Kanto itself, because to me Kanto pandering is inevitable. It's something they've been doing and they're going to continue doing. They don't care. Kanto's their baby, and you just kind of got to accept it. And I don't know, I think the mindset of like, oh, I'm really annoyed now because this slot here could have filled up another Pokemon that deserved it more. They wasted time on this when they could have put it towards this. That's just not what they want to do, man. They want, you know, even if it is for marketing, even if it is to sell more, you know, even if they don't particularly, maybe they don't enjoy designing Pikachu form number 17, but they're trying to appeal to kids as well, and like these are the fan favorites. And they just got a bunch of new Pokemon players from Pokemon Go with Pokemon Sword and Shield, with Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee rather. So to me it just makes sense from a company standpoint. Like, I know it sucks that this isn't appealing to me specifically. Like, I don't love any of these Pokemon. I don't love Pikachu. I don't love Charizard or anything. These aren't my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Scrafty and Mawile and Torracat and Shaman Sky. And the only thing that's been confirmed so far to be in the games is Mawile, and she doesn't even have a Mega. And I'm not saying like, oh, just because I'm not mad, you can't be mad. You can be mad if you want, but personally, I just find it as, I don't know. I just think it's obvious now that we're gonna be stuck with Kanto pandering every game, and it shouldn't be a surprise. I don't know. Like, the way I see it, I would have been understanding if this was like Seal, the Gigantamax, Dugong, Fearow, Jinx, like more just non-expected Kanto Pokemon, because the way I see it is these guys are inevitable. These guys are inevitably going to be shown love, and that's okay. And you know, we should just be Fat Pikachu's back. Life is good. But no, I for real, these guys are cool. Not really anything like, I'm not like, you know, going crazy over this news. I'm not like, oh my god, this was an insane reveal or anything, but like, I don't exactly want the reveals that we get to be too insane. I want less information as possible if we can help it. And I don't know, I think these guys are looking pretty sick. I'm just so in love with the lighting in this game. Like, the battles look phenomenal, and the sound effects that the Pokemon make are hilarious. Like, Pikachu is so, like, sounds so fat and sluggish, and I'm just wondering what more Sword and Shield have in store for us. Again, about a month away till the release of the game, so I'm really looking forward to it. Anyways, I think I've done enough rambling. I just mainly wanted to put out some thoughts. At the end of the day, I love you guys, and I love Pokemon, and you know, if you're not happy with this reveal, or you're annoyed with Kanto, that's okay. You're allowed to be annoyed or whatever. I just think there's better things that you could spend time being annoyed at, is all, if that makes sense. Anyways, appreciate you watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys next time.